Welcome back to the channel. Today, we step into one of the most chilling visions in all of science fiction. A universe not of hope, but of fear. Not of shining civilizations, but of silent hunters hiding in the dark. This is the Dark Forest, the second book of Liu Cixin's legendary trilogy, and the chapter that transforms everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. If the three-body problem showed us the terror of the unknown, then the Dark Forest shows us why the unknown stays silent, the cosmic silence. The stars in the night sky shine with a peaceful beauty. But in Liu Cixin's universe, this beauty is a lie. The universe is silent, not because it is empty, but because every civilization that survives long enough to look upward learns the same terrible rule. Silence is safety. Noise is death. Earth, despite its new technology and global unity, remains utterly alone. Not a single friendly signal, not a single reply, not a single ally. Because in the cosmic forest, every whisper is a target, humanity under surveillance. The Trisolarans are coming. Their invasion fleet is years away, but their presence is already here. Not ships, not soldiers, but sophons. 11-dimensional particles compressed into 3 dimensions, watching everything, listening to everything, blocking scientific progress at the root. Earth's brightest minds cannot build new technologies, cannot break the dimension barrier, cannot prepare for war. Humanity is frozen in place, staring helplessly into the dark. Humanity must think differently, threatened, watched, outmatched. Earth faces a paradox. To survive, we must think. But the enemy hears every thought, every lab, every plan, every military blueprint, all exposed. So humanity needs a strategy that exists outside of science, outside of logic, outside of predictable reasoning. A strategy the Trisolarans cannot decode. A strategy born not from technology, but from human imagination. And that is where our story truly begins. The Wallfacer Project. The Battle of Thoughts. A plan no enemy can see. With weapons useless and science sabotaged, the UN launches humanity's boldest, strangest idea, the Wallfacer Project. 4 individuals are chosen, not for their strength, not for their intelligence, but for their ability to think unpredictably. They are given unlimited funding, global authority, the right to control any resource, and absolute secrecy. Their mission: create a strategy to save humanity, without telling anyone what that strategy is. Their thoughts are the battlefield. Their mind is the weapon, the wall breakers. But the Trisolarans have their own answer. If humanity hides its plans inside individual minds, then Trisolaris will target individuals. They recruit humans, willingly or through manipulation, to become wall breakers. Their goal: uncover the Wallfacer plans and destroy them before they even begin. Wallfacer versus Wallbreaker. A war of secrets. A war of silence. A war of minds. 4 men, 4 strategies, 4 fates. Each Wallfacer takes a wildly different approach. Frederick Tyler dreams of interstellar deterrence. Reynaldo Guzman envisions psychological warfare. Bill Hines plots to manipulate human nature itself. And one man wants none of it. The world watches. The Trisolarans listen. The wall breakers strike. One by one, the wall facers fall. Their strategies exposed. Their secrets unraveled. Their spirits broken. All except one. The man who least believed he deserved the role, Luoji. Luoji, the unwilling savior. A man who wanted a quiet life. Luoji is not a warrior. not a politician, not a scientist of genius, not a visionary. He's an astronomer, a sociologist, a dreamer, living a quiet life far from the chaos. But Ye Wenjie left him a message, a warning, a responsibility, something she saw in him, something the reader slowly uncovers, a mind capable of understanding how civilizations behave in the dark. The failed wall facer, Luo Ji, rejects the mission. He refuses power, refuses responsibility, refuses to play the game. He escapes to the countryside, falls in love, builds a life, and tries to forget the stars. But the universe does not forget him. When the Trisolarans attempt to assassinate him, ignoring their own principle of non-interference, the world realizes Luo Ji is dangerous to them because he knows something they fear, the awakening. Forced back into the wall facer role, Luo Ji begins to see the truth. Civilizations do not trust each other. Civilizations cannot trust each other. Civilizations cannot risk making contact, because in the dark forest of the universe, every other civilization is a potential exterminator. Luo Ji begins forming a theory, a terrifying, elegant theory, a theory that can save humanity or doom it. The Dark Forest Theory: Why the Universe is a Hunter's Paradise. Two axioms of cosmic survival. Luo Ji summarizes the logic in two simple truths. Axiom 1. Survival is the primary goal of every civilization. Axiom 2. Resources in the universe are limited. From these axioms, a brutal logic emerges. No civilization can afford to trust another. Not truly, not ever. Because a single mistake, a single act of goodwill, a single moment of vulnerability can lead to extinction. Communication is a weapon. When a civilization reveals its location, it announces, "I exist." And in a universe governed by fear, that message becomes, "Come kill me before I grow stronger." Thus, the cosmic forest stays silent because everyone is hunting and everyone is hiding. The beauty of the night sky is a graveyard of civilizations that made the mistake of speaking, humanity's only weapon. Luo Ji realizes the only way Earth can survive is to use the same cosmic logic. Not strength, not science, not ships, but deterrence. If Earth can threaten to broadcast the location of both Earth and Trisolaris to the entire universe, then Trisolaris would never attack, because doing so would expose them both to cosmic predators. This is the Dark Forest deterrence, a strategy terrifying in its simplicity. Ending. The last gambit of humanity, the face-off. The Trisolaran fleet approaches. Earth is powerless. The world prepares for annihilation, and Luo Ji steps forward, not as a scientist, not as a warrior, but as the wielder of the most terrifying weapon in the universe, a broadcast. He triggers the system that can transmit the coordinates of both worlds to the entire galaxy. The message is clear. If you destroy Earth, your own world dies with us. The universe blinks. The Trisolarans hesitate. For the first time, an invading civilization faces a species willing to burn themselves to stop their enemy. Humanity stands tall, not with strength, but with understanding. The Dark Forest watches silently. And then, the Trisolarans retreat. Fear has saved humanity, a fragile victory. Luo Ji becomes a Swordholder, the guardian of the cosmic trigger that protects Earth. Yet he knows, the peace is temporary. The forest is still dark. The hunters are still there. And the third book, Death's End, will reveal the true horror of the universe. For now, Earth breathes, but the stars still watch.